Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I made a video. Just a lot has been going on in my life, in the world, and just like making videos wasn't my top priority. But also, I have not made a lot of progress in my financial goals, so I didn't feel like there was anything to really post or update. But that is going to change because I'm getting back on track with my debt-free journey. And I wanted to give y'all an update about what has happened since I paid off my car. So this is what had happened. When I paid off my car, like a couple months before I paid off my car, I got a new job. And that helped with paying off the car. But also, once I paid off the car, I was like, with the new job, I started making more money and I was being paid weekly at this new job. And I just felt like every week I was getting a paycheck. Like, money is flowing in. Like, you can buy this. Like, yeah, you can go to Target and get whatever. And also, I had moved into a new apartment. Hello. You can't see all of it, but it's a nicer apartment than where I lived before. Not much more money though, so that's good. I'm only paying like 150 maybe more than what I was paying at the other place, but way better place. I do not regret moving at all. But yeah, so I had this new apartment and it's bigger than the other one, and I was like, I need to furnish this. So I've started spending money on, I got a new couch. If you remember, my old couch was like this plush pinkish color. Got a new couch. Got some picture frames. This is still like the stock photo in the picture frames, but I have some artwork that I'm gonna make and put it in the frames. Anyway, I just was spending money, like just spending money. I got a new TV, I got a new bed frame and mattress. Like I just been spending money. And at first it was fine because, like I said, I started making more money and I was able to like cash flow everything that I was buying until I started wanting to get like more high ticket items. And I was like, well, I don't have it right now, but I do have these credit cards. Infamous last words. So I was like, I could just put it on the credit card and then I pay it off next week. And that was fine when I was like, as long as it was within like a certain amount, like that was fine. And I was able to do that. But then I started doing that for like so many things. And flash forward 9 months later, I have like 8,000 that I owe on one credit card, and then another credit card. I put like 3,000 on that. So I like went like 11,000 in debt. Like, oh God, it sounds horrible when you say it out loud. Like, it sounds horrible and it sounds stupid. And I think that's like another thing that's been stopping me from making these videos, because my video where I paid off my car, there are so many comments where you guys are like proud of me and you say that I like inspired you and have motivated you to do better. And I just feel like this hypocrite now because, like, although I did pay off the car, like I've been doing horribly, in my opinion, like horribly with my money since I paid off the car. So I don't know, it's been like this mental block of me like posting videos because I'm like embarrassed of myself, like ashamed of myself, I guess. So I guess that's why I stopped making videos. But that's life. You will make mistakes in life. You will fail at things. You'll have regrets. It's gonna happen. And I think the most important thing is just acknowledging like, oh, I messed up, and working towards becoming better and fixing those. So that's what I'm currently doing now. Like I said, I had like 8,000 something on one credit card and 3,000 on another credit card. So that smaller credit card, I've actually been paying that down, and it's now at 1,400. And by the end of June, it should be pretty close to being paid off. I don't know if I'll be able to pay it off entirely, because I also have to pay my car registration next month in June. So I don't know if I'll be able to pay it off entirely, but I'm making progress again. So that's good. So that's why I'm coming back, and I want y'all on this journey with me through paying off that credit card, paying off the second credit card, and paying off my student loans. So yeah, that is kind of what happened when I fell off my debt-free journey. So just some lessons. I want to give y'all some lessons about what I learned. Number one, don't quit. And if you are going, don't quit. It's okay to take a break, but it needs to be a timed break that you will stick to. Don't tell yourself oh, I'll go back to it in the future, because that tomorrow never comes. You won't do it. You have to say I am only doing this for 15 days, for 30 days, whatever. Give it a time frame and stick to it. You have to stick to it. Or else you just won't come back. It'll be 9 months later and you'll be $11,000 more into debt, like me. And you don't want to do things like that. So yes, it's okay to take a break, but don't quit. In hindsight, I almost wish that I had never even given myself a break. I wish that I had been less strict on myself so that I didn't feel the need to take a break, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's tip number one. Tip number two is to treat yourself from time to time. If you have seen my other videos, I never treated myself. I didn't buy myself anything when I was paying off my car unless it was essential. I never went anywhere. I live in North Carolina, and the Dreamville Festival was happening. I didn't go. And I really regret not going now, because who knows when we'll ever have another music festival. It's May 31st, 2020, if you don't catch that reference, because everything's canceled now. But anyway, so I never treated myself to anything. And now moving forward, I'm going to create a small budget, a pocket of money. I haven't decided how much yet, but I'm going to dedicate money. This is money to treat yourself, so that you don't feel so restricted while you're doing this, so that you won't ever go on a 9-month break ever again. So yeah, treat yourself from time to time. A small treat yourself. Don't we're going to Paris. No, that's not like that. But it's okay to buy the pair of shoes, buy the video game, save up. Maybe you have to save up months of treat yourself budget, but it's okay to buy that camera or that whatever it is. It's okay as long as you budget for it, or save up for it, but treat yourself. Tip number 3, redo your budget as your income changes. So if something happens and you start making less money, redo your budget. If something happens and you get a new job, you get a bonus, a raise, redo your budget. I think, as I said, when I got my new job, I started making more money. And for me, it didn't make sense. I'm only living off of $400 when like I'm making more money now. Like it's not fair. And that was a part of like another reason why I was like, I can afford it. I'm gonna buy this and this, that, and the third. And it's like, if I had adjusted my budget, like, okay, you are making more money now, so now it is justified if you increase your budget by this amount of money. But I didn't do that. I just was like, I got money in the bank. We buying this. Swipe it. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Swipe or no swiping. Like I didn't have a budget anymore. Instead of like recreating my budget, I just threw my budget out the window. So as your income goes up or down, make sure that you're adjusting your budget to reflect your current income. Yeah. Tip number 4, have an accountability partner. Throughout the journey of me paying off my car, I would say that I did not have an accountability partner. I didn't tell a whole lot of people that I was doing it. My immediate family knew that I was doing it. Some friends knew. I wouldn't say that I felt supported by any of the people that I told. It was kind of like, you know, like when kids tell you that they believe in Santa and you're like, oh, of course he's real. You know, like that's how I felt when I was telling people that I was doing this. Like they'd give me that, oh, but wouldn't actually believe that I was going to do it. And it made it hard to complete my goal. And it also made it kind of lonely. So I would suggest having an accountability partner and some type of support system when you're doing this, because it's hard to stick to a budget unless you know, like you have no choice but to stick to that budget because you have no extra income whatsoever. But once you do have some discretionary income, it is hard to stick to it. Like it's simple, like it's simple math, but it's hard in practice. Like psychologically, it's hard to stick to a budget when you know that you can actually afford the things that you want, but you're trying to complete some goals such as saving off or paying off your debt. It's hard to do that, especially alone. So I would suggest having some type of accountability partner. That can be your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, friend, parents, whatever. Having somebody. Unfortunately, I still do not feel a whole lot of support from my family and friends, those who know that I'm doing this. So I'm going to rely on you guys as a support system, you guys to like keep me in track of what I'm doing. So in the comment section, you know, keep me focused. If you follow me on Instagram, you know, send me some encouraging words. If y'all see my Instagram stories and I'm out and about doing whatever, feel free to give me that side eye like, Simone, can you really, should you be doing this? You know, you know, keep me on track. So you guys will be my accountability partners, all 1,230 of you. I am certainly growing in subscribers, which is really exciting. I had been below 1,000 subscribers for like 5 years or something. I've been on YouTube since 2015. So yeah. So it's really exciting to see more than 1,000 subscribers. So hello, everyone. So I hope this video was helpful. In the next video, I will be talking about my new cash-based budget, and this is my wallet that I'm using. So I'll tell y'all more about this in the next video. So stay tuned. But I hope this video was helpful. Give it a thumbs up. Leave any comments down below. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.